Hey everybody, this is Al Spath. I'm here at Positive Poker Insiders, and today we're going to do a one table, 9 max, $15 tournament over at True Poker. I hope you'll join me right now. Bring that table up for everybody to see. See if I can't just adjust it a little bit more over to the side. Get everything in here and everything. We got $1,500 to start out with, which is a fair amount of money. You've seen me do a few of these last week, and most of all, I think you saw me just sit back and relax and let everybody do everything they're supposed to do. Now, I sent out a message saying that I was going to do cash game, but I saw this $15 and then before I changed the edit on the topic. So it said cash game, but I'll apologize. I'm over here in a tournament, and if you want to watch, great. And if you don't, there'll be people up on YouTube that'll watch this, try to figure out what's going on. Now, I'm tending to think that there's going to be a lot of splashing early in the tournament. What I mean by splashing around, I'm talking about just one or two people getting involved, paying too much money early with flops. We'll see though. It tends to be a call fest early. Somebody picks up a good hand, of course they go 120 or something like that, but most of the time you're getting 3 and 4 people into the pot, and then the war breaks out. And in an unraised pot, you always have to remember that the 2 blinds are the ones that are capable and usually have the matching card to a pair that hits the board, especially a low pair. So it's not unusual for one of these two to have a card like a 3. Turns out they didn't, but always remember that about the blinds, especially in an unraised pot. That's 3 times the big blind raise. It's an easy fold with my King 10 here. I hope that some of you have been watching Ryan Posse 1972. He did his 3rd phase of his apprenticeship video this week. We did shadowing at 2 cash tables. While he was doing it, you'll see that he really crushed it and won quite a bit of money during the hour and 15 minutes he was at the table. And just prior to that, he was at the 50 cent table where he started with 50 and was up over $257. So he's doing really good. Here we go. There's a good example. We want one of these guys to go out, and we're going to get one of them out for sure. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Bad turn for that one guy. And that's what we want. We don't care who the chips go to. We just want people out of our way. We don't have to be the sheriff at the table. We have other people to do that for us. Now, when somebody gets chips like this, they tend to splash a little bit harder. I don't think that any of these guys are going to let me see this pot for the $20. Not that the 20 is going to kill me or nothing if somebody raised and I had to fold it. But I know that if I raise with this ace-10, I'm going to get callers, and I don't really want callers. Just so happens the ace-10 flops, that doesn't mean I win the hand. I'm in no hurry early. I can only lose the tournament. I can't win the tournament. Little 7 of clubs comes out here, or somebody's got a jack queen, makes a straight. My 2 pair is toast. So we never know what happens. Now you have a pair on the board. That's a small bet into the 280. Just the ace-jack. And the ace-jack would have lost to the ace-10s. Okay, my aces and 10s would have beat him. But you never know. I might have got all his chips too. Can't be results oriented. It happens, it happens. It's just a hand. It's one hand. One hand at a time. as Terry Ring would say over in his program. By the way, he's offering a great deal if you sign up for his six volume series tournament training, which is each series has a bunch of modules to it. The first one's actually you can get for free if you want to check it out. But if you check with Terry Ring on Facebook, he's offering $119 for the whole package, all 6 modules, and each module has 5 and 6 sections to it. So if you're a tournament player, you might want to seek him out. Tell him I sent you. I don't get anything for it, but maybe he'll, give you something else at a reduced price. Moving on. So we're just going to keep track. I've had an ace 10 twice. And we're going to see what kind of cards I wind up with this whole session. When I get my rush of aces, kings, queens, ace kings, ace queens, or if I don't. A lot of times they just don't come, and so you just have to deal with it. Hey Hammer, how are you? I know you came in and Posse's in the house too. I put on the thing that I was going to do a cash game, and then I decided there was a $15 kicking off, and I didn't go back and change it on the email that went out to everybody. So I apologize for that, but I'm here, one radar one, folding a king jack in early position. You gotta expect with all this deep of stacks compared to what the blind level is, and this is just a regular, so this is a 10-minute round, so there's no hurry. Let people just do whatever they want to do. It's boring for those that are watching maybe, but if you want to play good poker, you better learn about when you're not in hands, what to watch for, and what's going on the sidelines. And if you do, then I think you'll learn the game the right way, and you'll be able to multi-table later on. But starting out, you might want to stick to one table and watch it, all the action. $45 into 90. 140. So you would have to think, does he have an overpair? Does he have 2 pair? Did he just set? Did he really play 5-6? Well, I would eliminate the 5-6 because if he had a straight, I don't think he's going to come over the top like that. Now, if he had 2 pair, I could see it. Maybe even a set if he thought somebody was on a draw for a straight. But it was a big bet there. And it seemed like maybe he had a 1 pair or an overpair or top pair, top kick. The NL Counting Cards book. Our Hammer's asking the question, and this is going to be an easy fold here, about the Counting Cards book. Is that the one by Rye Morrison? About predicting whether the card is going to be black or red or low or high? Let me ask you that question first, Hammer. Well, then I'll explain to everybody what she's talking about. So that's another easy fold for me. Hey, we got a seat open at the table. No, that's right. You can't join us. Ah, too bad. I see the Knicks in the house. Diego 1165 is in the house, and Polar Bear is in the house. So that's a cool way to spell it. Polo Bear. Anyhow, thanks for coming. I know that the email said it was a cash game, but I found a $15 tournament kicking off, and I jumped in it instead. So I apologize for that. Remember, this is a regular event. So with a regular, it's 10-minute rounds. There's no hurry. Don't play these tournaments backwards and start donking off tons of money early. It's not worth it. So I'm going to raise this one up. Normally, I'm not going to get anybody out, so why waste some extra money? 75 ought to do exactly what I wanted to do here. Got a limper, early position. I want to get the blinds out, get isolated against the limper. Take his money if he doesn't want to stay in there. That's fine for me. This is not a playable hand. Now see, limper, then he goes 150. So he's absolute. This is why you have to watch at these games, and you can't edit out things, and you can't just skip ahead because it's boring to a lot of people that are impatient to watch these videos. This means something. He just put $150 in this pot. He limped a minute ago, and then he folded to my small raise. Here he goes 150. I think this guy is an overprotector. I don't know. In other words, he went 150 because I don't think his hand is that strong. I don't think he had like queens or something. I think he had something like eights, or maybe even a suited ace, like ace 7 suited or something like that. We'll watch his betting pattern here and see if we can detect something. Hey, yeah, don't buy it. Hammer, don't buy it. What the book says, what he says, he's trying to predict this book that she's talking about no counting cards and Hold'em. He's looking at the frequency of cards hitting the board. So, for instance, if the board flops 2 red cards and 1 black card, he's assuming that the next card is going to be a black card. The fallacy in the whole problem is that you got a burn card. The burn card could be the black card. So what's the guarantee that what his philosophy is going to work? And I've asked him that question to explain it, but he really couldn't give me a good explanation. What he did also is he tries to figure out, let's say the flop comes with 2 Broadway cards, ace, queen, and a 2. He's saying that it's more likely that the turn card is going to be another low card rather than a high card, although it couldn't be a high card, but the percentages say it's going to be another low card. So if there was 2 red cards on the flop, he's saying that and 2 of them were Broadway cards, he's saying that you're going to get a black low card on the turn. Yeah. Yeah, Pooh Bear, you gotta play relatively tight early on. You let other people splash around. If you get a good hand, or if you can set mine, hit something, spend a little chips, and continue to increase your stack, even a little bit, you're in good shape in these tournaments, especially these 10-minute tournaments. If you're in a turbo, that's a different situation. That's a different story altogether. But again, even in a turbo with 6-minute rounds, people tend to wait that first round and let some other people get knocked out. It's just that people have no patience or discipline. Here I'm in the big blind. Of course, I've got a good hand. He's going to raise me from back there. He could have a good hand. He may not have a good hand. He's down under 1,000 now. I'm afraid that if I re-raise him, he might even shove. So I'm going to just flat him here, see if I can hit something. And if I don't, I can get away from the hand. And if I do, I can check raise him. I don't have any reason to stay in there. Again, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm playing relatively pretty tight right here. But I'm also looking at the stack size that I'm up against and trying to figure out what that person might do in that situation. He folded to my raise earlier. I might have been able to raise there and got him to fold, but I also could have had him come over the top of me, and I didn't want that to happen. My chips are worth too much to me at this point. I hope that makes sense to you. If it does, let me know there in chat. A good question. Paulo Bear. Powers is in the house too. This is an easy fold. Where are you from, Paulo Bear? And did you start following us today, or you've been following for a while? Would the odds be greater for a black card than a red card in that situation? You see, that's what's the whole weird thing about it. It's you got a burn card after the flop. You got a burn after the turn. You got a burn. So to try to figure it out, you you got to assume what he's saying. If you got two reds and a black on the flop, then the burn's going to be a black. Then it's 50-50. It could be a red or a black on the turn. You see what I mean? If it's a red, then there's another burn, which could have been a black. So it's hard. I don't follow it all the way to the end. I think that it's very difficult to figure what he's trying to do there, or try to make that assumption or that leap. I just don't follow it. It doesn't matter how you get to the end. If you get to the end and you play your best and get into the money and then move up to second, which is 30%, and first, which is 50%, it doesn't matter how you got there, or what you threw away, and what you won with. What matters is that you got there. So there's lots of ways. I could have played that ace king a minute ago a lot differently. Maybe won that hand, maybe lost that hand. Who knows? I may be able to get him to fold. He may have jammed on me. I may have jammed back, and then I got down to a short stack when I don't need to be at a short stack right now. This is a great hand to play, but not against $120. I think I see Paulo Bear saying 3-bet, and that was back with the ace king. I know what you're saying. A lot of times I would. If he would have been maybe at 1,200 chips, maybe I would have. But he was down under 1,000, and he'd been getting beat up, and these guys will just tank it in there, and I don't need that right now. So I went ahead and folded my 10-9 here, as I should, to a 120 raise. He goes 180 of 270, which is a fairly good sized bet, 2/3. Let's see if this guy checks one more time. This should be up in a 400 mark. He checked it back. So now I'm thinking he's got ace jack or ace king, and he missed. And then that's what he figures too, and he just took it away from him. No matter if he had anything or not, he just took it from him. Again, if you're messing around playing these cards early, all you're doing is throwing chips away. That's one thing that Ryan had mentioned to me, that he's not a tournament player. Whether or not he would be a good tournament player is inconclusive, because I haven't seen him make those decisions or anything. Ryan being Posse 1972, who's in the apprentice program. He likes to play the cash games. He likes to, and I think his game favors a short table. Whereas tournaments, you're generally, full table, unless you go into one of those 4-table tournaments or 6-player tournaments. Then you're always short. Bear's going back to the information about there'll be more black cards left now. Yes and no. You don't know what that turn card, that burn card was. That burn card, it was a black card, then there should be equal number of cards left. Anyhow, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to figure out, and I read that book, and it's not a very big book, but no, it's not something that you're going to need. So now we're up to 25.50. We'll see that people are going to make it a 150 bet, bringing it in, and all of a sudden the 150 to the stacks that are here at the table is going to make it a little bit more difficult for people to play. Now he goes up to 200, so he goes 4 times the big blind. All right, just recapping here. No aces, no kings, no queens, no jacks, no tens, no nines, no eights, no sevens, no sixes, no fives, no fours, no threes, no twos, no Had ace king once, no ace queen, no ace jack. I've had ace 10 twice. So how many good hands have I had? Very little. Am I in good shape? Absolutely. 2 sevens. Sure, go ahead. I like the 10-9 suited. I don't know how much I would pay for a raise. I'd probably pay $50 against the right person. Now he could go all in here to steal. I'm not going to take him off of 400. See, you've got to anticipate. That's the whole idea of watching all these hands and not editing things out. Because I needed to tell you, you have to anticipate that action. For those of you out there that think that you need to edit these hands, you're wrong. I'm sorry, but if you're learning how to play poker the right way, you need to understand what's going on with chip stack sizes and anticipate what this person might do. It's all about reading the board, reading the hands, reading the stack sizes. That's very odd for him to limp with only 500 chips. The game starts at 100, 200. We're at 25.50. We're not near a level that we have to worry about for some time. But let's think about it. $50 is the big blind right now. Look how many big blinds I have left. And that's one I'm not going to play. All right. If I had $1,000, that would be 20. So I've got nearly 30 big blinds. So why am I worried about anything at this point other than relaxing and letting other people beat themselves up? Yes, for those of you out there that think it's boring, I agree with you 100%. I am not set up to do the 2 tournaments at one time or 2 cash tables at one time. However, next week I will start doing that. But I needed to capture enough of these single table tournaments and cash tables to concentrate on what you need to learn. Posse 1972 also does the formatting and the overlays for the streaming on Twitch. So if you need anything, you can contact him. You can follow him also on Twitch TV. And the Lango will start streaming here on Positive Poker Insiders pretty soon. That's Dave Romer, the lead instructor at Poker School Online. So I hope you'll follow him too. Increase the font size of my chat. I don't know how to do that, Ryan. I don't know where I would increase the font size of my chat so it's easier to read on the stream. I don't know how come it changed, but if you can tell me how to do it, I don't know if I can do it without messing up the broadcast. I'll take a look at what the OBS looks like. Yeah, I can see it's kind of small, but I don't know where you would change that at. Would it be I study? No, it would be study group. Oh, and now we got 2 gone. Ryan Posse 1972 is telling me that we have a new loopbot command. We have a Skype study group starting that we're going to all get together on Skype and talk about different hands and things like that. So if you want to enter that, please join us on Facebook on Positive Poker Insiders into the group, and then we'll get you right in there. A little choppy here today, but that's okay. Come on, big cards. What? This 150 was in before I even seen my cards that time. Run that video back and check that out. Wow. Got to figure that this guy's gonna push right here. No, he doesn't. Okay, so I can try to steal from this guy that's got 3,600 chips here, so I think I need to go about 125 to do that. Again, I could run into somebody that has something here, but my image is tight, so it's going to pay me to play this way early. Normally around this time of night I would eat early, but today went down to Annapolis, did some breakfast with the grandkids, went to the Amish market, got all kind of good pastries and nice stuff there, and came home, and then went to Baltimore Harbor, went to Nick's Fish House, and had afternoon lunch. Uh-oh, here we go, here we go. Ah, PPI study. I think study group would, or the word study. PPI study, okay. I'll remember that one. Yeah, they're getting a little better, but still not playable. Smash. Come on, one of you two guys pick up a decent hand. Either double him up and hurt yourselves, or knock him out from me. Do your business. He's inching up. Oh boy. Horrible. Life is good here in Maryland today. It's 75 and sunny. Super day. Even washed the car when I got home. Usually wait till it rains, but I broke out the hose. I don't know if there's any golfers of you out there or not, but Dusty Schmidt and I have a big bet coming up for the Masters next week. He gets to pick 5 players. I get to pick 5 players. We alternate our picks, and we also make a wager on it. And if any of my 5 come out higher than any of his 5, in other words, if let's say if Tiger Woods was playing good and he finished higher than any of 5 that he had, then I would win the bet, the X amount of money. And if he wins the tournament, one of my guys, then you win double. So if it was a $50 bet, it would be like a $100 bet. So we're going to alternate. The first person gets 1 pick, and then the second person gets 2 picks, and then 2, 2, 1. So to both get 5, but it's the first guy gets 1 pick, and then the second guy gets the next 2, because the first guy is usually going to take the number 1 player in the world. So that's how that works out. I'll let you know how I do. Thank you. I got the overlay. I can't bring it up right now, Brian, but thank you very much. Oh, he gets there at the end. He's up to $1,000. He's back in the game, and we're up at 5,100. Look out. I've got now 13 big blinds. For me, this is where I'd start to dig in. I'd probably call 100 here. I got position on him. I would not call an all-in, no. Maybe 150. Terrible cards. Not interested in stealing with those cards either. I want to thank you guys for coming and watching today. Paulo Bear, where are you from? So I can give you a shout out, man. Where are you from? When did you find us? Did you follow us here? And I know SL Powers is here from Canada, and the Dark Hammer, she's here from the Bat Cave. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. Yow, a little limper. Man, that's tempting for $100. That's tempting. If that was a little bit better or suited, I might have tried it. But boy, 5-7 of clubs would have worked, wouldn't it? All right, let's see about a $310 bet here. Come on, somebody. Where is he from? He's from Litchfield Park, United States. Interesting. All right, folks. We're getting into the meat of the middle part of the tournament now. Let's review. No aces, kings, queens, jacks, 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, 5s, 4s, 3s, or 2s. Ace, king once, no ace, queens, no ace, jacks, couple ace, 10s. Are you getting the drift? I've got no cards. I'm still at about 1,500 chips. Why play if you don't have cards? The tournament, this is a $15 tournament. 50% for first, 30 for second, 20 for third. Oh, little bit of a raise from the skipper. He won that one hand early and it just kind of sat back on it. If you didn't get a chance to see session 3 with Posse 1972 of his apprentice program, he's in a coaching streaming apprentice program. You really want to check out that video. It's up on the playlist now. He played 2 cash games and just crushed. And he played a cash game prior to that over at Full Flush where he sat with 50 and ended with 257 or somewhere around there. So he's really been doing a great job. Okay. Well, I hope you followed us. I hope you click on my name there on Positive Poker. I'm Al Spath. If you just click on that, you can follow us and also put your email notification on that when we go live, either myself, Ryan, or Dave Romer, the lead instructor over at Poker School Online, you'll get an email telling you what's going on and you can jump in. I like this, and if I had 3,000 chips here, I'd probably make this 250, but I'm not inclined to do it with a 5-4 here. I just feel a big bet coming on the side. I don't want. There's one right here. Today is Thursday, so it's March Madness back in action tonight. University of Maryland will be playing a really tough team, I think. They might even have a number 1 seed they have to go up against. That's not who I picked. I picked Gonzaga. I picked Oregon. I picked... Boy, I'm trying to think the teams that I picked. I picked Oregon, Gonzaga. I don't know what brackets they were in when I picked these picks. I may have picked 2 of them that were in the same bracket and they're going to nullify each other. But and I think I had Kentucky and Kansas. So I think Gonzaga was my outlier. fellas. You got 10 big blinds. It's all in or fold. Skipper, don't get jiggy with me here. Little check raise action on him, maybe. Ooh, to check raise, I really got to go up the ladder, don't I? All right, I'm gambling right here. 6 it. I'm hoping he don't have Queen Jack. He don't. Thank you, Skipper. Sometimes you gotta pray for a hand. You heard me call the 6. Hammer loves that when I can call for the card I need. Now I have 29 big blinds. Listen, you can't have a mindset that you're going to get upset when you lose a hand or when you win a hand and all of a sudden you feel like you're in complete control of the game. You got what's one hand? It's just one lousy hand. You got to learn to control yourself. Or as Donna Blevin says, if you really feel like you're ready to tilt, put both hands down on your chair, on the arms of your chair. Press down as hard as you can and lift your ass up out of that seat and go for a walk in the casino and come on back. I think that's a good way of doing it. And I don't know if it's Palo Bear and what that means. Palo Bear. I don't know if it's Hawaiian. I don't know what. I wish we knew where he was from and how he come about that name. Tell some more friends to come and follow us here on the stream too, and you'll be eligible when they come in and tell us that you referred you, that you'll be eligible for a free drawing that I do, and I give away free shadowing sessions with people. So tell some friends, tell them that the bear sent. Oh, 10 Jack beats that. I had 3-10. I'm sure glad I'm not in that crap. All right. A review again. No aces, kings, queens, jacks, 10s, 9s, 8s, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No pairs. No ace queens. No ace jacks. 2,900 chips. I'm just reminding you, you don't have to play a lot of hands. You have to win the majority of the hands you do play. You have to outplay your opponents and capitalize on their mistakes. Sometimes you're not going to get cards. All the time people are telling me, I never got any cards, I lost the turn. And I asked myself, well, what did you do in some of those situations where you had position? Did you steal? Did you do this? Did you do that? Did you waste a lot of chips? There's a lot of factors that go into this. We're going up to 75, 150 here in a bit. Push, push, push. Can't call. I'm gonna have to have a gummy bear here. Good bet. Here we go. I remember I said a little while ago if I had the 5-4 I might do something. But now I'm a little early. We're up at 150. I'm going to have to make this 350 or so. It's not worth it. Now I'm in pretty good shape. I've got some people over here ready to push. They're all under 10 big blinds. Under 10 big blinds. like I could have maybe won that one. But we'll never know, will we? That's okay. That is okay with me. I don't usually stream on Fridays because I'm usually out of the house, but I might stream tomorrow morning, my time. I'm not certain. And there's no Sunday conversation this Sunday. It's Easter. Al's taking the day off. I don't know why, unless they're playing lots of different tables, why they need to take time to fold. It's not going to get them closer to the money or anything. Thank you. A walkover. That's called a walkover when everybody folds and you get to keep your money. It's a good thing. Martha Stewart would say that's a good thing. Go push that 617 in that pot. You need to steal again. I'm going to show you a little trick here. He's going to go all in, I think, but he didn't. If he did, then I'm going to fold, but I'm going to take time off the clock if I was here, and I would let this guy have more time to think about what he's going to do. He may call looking at the odds and everything else, but sometimes you don't want to just fold real fast and put that pressure right on the blind. If I'm first in here, I'll raise this up. It's about 330 would be a good. Oh, okay, 339. Now I'm folding if somebody jams on me, probably. The payouts 50-30 20. So you got 9 times 15. You guys can do the math on that. 9 times 15, which is 135, and then just divide it by 50%. Again, that's first in is an easy bet. $50, $30, $20, mostly on all sit and goes. It's that way. Uh-oh. Man's picked up a big hand here. Cost me 370 to go up against him. The chances of him being ahead of me, he's either got big cards or he's got a big pair. I don't need to go up against him at this point in time and waste more chips. Yes, I could have spent some money there, but I got to think that he's out of position and he raised me. He's got to have me really covered. Now, I know that some people would have just taken him on or seen the flop, but I didn't want to bring myself down to 2,500 chips at that point. And let's say the flop came 10-8-2, and I'm looking there on my 7, I'm putting him on ace king or ace queen, I'm saying he didn't hit, but I don't know if he's got aces, kings, queens, jacks, 10s, 9s, 8s, all those hands beat me. So why do I want to do that? I know I'll get some disagreement on that, but why did he only go 700 to my 335 there too? He did almost like a min raise from a very vulnerable position, out of position, which means he was going to go first on a lot of the subsequent rounds. So he wanted me to stay in there. So I got to feel that he was pretty solid there. That's my read. You have to have reads on people. And if you don't interpret what they're doing from certain positions, then you're going to be just guessing. And this game is not about guessers. Come on, put it in there. We need to get this game moving. I don't know. Let's see, we're at 44 minutes. That's a long time for a game. We're going to go up to 100, 200. Like I said, the game's going to really begin in a minute. Look at this guy. He's got right now we're at, 4 big blinds, 6 big blinds. It's a jam shot here. No, he wants action. He's saying, I got a nice hand here. I want action. See, if he went all in there, people don't know if he has a good hand or if he's just trying to get it in good. So he might get more action if he pushed it there rather than he showed big strength there with that bet. I hope you follow that logic. Uh-oh. Twos are ahead. Not any longer. Aye. Aye. I couldn't call with that crap. So he's fought his way back. I'll give him big props. Big props to him. Lucky, he's got a BSO Lucky 13. He's got the Lucky and 13 in the title. Now this guy here, Burke Doggy, he's from Louisville. He's going to be shoving. He's going to be shoving. You want to be the first one to shove. You don't want to be the second one to shove unless you got a big hand. That should be a fold. Whoa! If he's got a queen of diamonds, will he put it all in? That's the question. No. I don't think he had the queen. I think he would have put it in. Ace 8. Shorter table, shorter stack. I'm jamming with it here. I'm letting it go. Pretty boring. But you know what? You know what's more boring than this? Being on the rail. Watching everybody play and you not having a chance to make any money. I still got a chance at making money. I might get knocked out next hand, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to manage my stack, my position, watching everybody else play, hoping that my cards are going to come when I need them. That's going to get an automatic call from 300. Can't fold here. The longer he takes, the more I think he has a hand like Jack 9 or Jack 10 or Ace Rag. Jack 10, Queen Jack, same thing. They got a draw. He hits the Jack. That's all it took. Another man gone. That's okay with me. I'm still burning these good cards. I'm just etching them in your brain. Pretty bad. Not a single pair today. Let's get to the next hand. I'm looking for my pocket kings right here. Oh, first one was there. Where was the second one? Hammer let me down. Yeah, he's using a stack here. He's going to get this guy here. He's going to get him if he picked up anything with nothing. Okay. Lines are going up. 100, 200 for 20 minutes now because they'll stay at 100, 200 with an ante. So here is where the game begins. Fun and dandy. Here he goes. 1200 or nothing here. He can't call. He's buying us time. Berg Doggy, make your stand. Make your stand. Got 2 blinds in there. You got a lot of money. No. Town skill. It's 50, 30, 20%. It's $16.50 to play. They're taking $1.50 from every player. All right, that's to play. So they're going to get 9 times $1.50. So they're going to get $14.50 for running this game, for doing absolutely nothing. And we're going to chop up the rest of it. Now I had the 7-6 here. There's 3 10s. There's a 6. There's a 5. There's an exit. Stage left. Very easy to fold. Down to 5, getting close to that bubble. Remember, first goal, play your best, capitalize on other people's mistakes, eliminate some of your mistakes, and get down to where you're near the bubble. Second, get past the bubble and get into the money. Third, you want to be second or first. You want to get 50 or 30%. The 20% isn't enough for the time that you invest, although it gets your money back in a little bit. It's not really what you're looking for here. And then once you get into second or first, go for first, because it's an aggression game. It's heads up. You need to put pressure and go for first. You've already got second locked up. You got nothing to lose. Just don't sit there, wait for cards. Put the pressure on your opponent. It's very easy. 4-step, and you're there. 4 rules, 4 goals. Man, I'm surprised I got this far myself with no pairs and no ace queens and no ace jacks. All right, maybe in the big blind. If I shut my eyes, maybe I'll get an ace king or something. Oh, I got an ace, but not enough. Skipper, remember, last time you came at me, I had ace-7. I took some money off you. Be careful. Be careful, Skipper. You just got back to where you want to be. You don't want to spend no money here. I'm going to go $540 here and see if he's just going to jump out of here. I didn't like his limp. I did not like his limp. I could have done that with 2-3 and still won that. I didn't like his limp. One of these times these are going to pair out. I know they're going to pair. Oh, I did get 7s before. I did get 7s. I raised with it and then he re-raised me and I folded him. I did get a pair. You're absolutely right, Al. You just remembered it. See, lousy cards. Fast game now. People make decisions real fast. This goes real fast. Fold it. You're not doing anything. It's all in or fold. Come on. Wasting time. Don't let them limp, Skipper. Ooh, we got middle pair. Sam. Damn, Daniel. Oh, man, getting closer and closer to a pair. A good pair. Watch, I get a good pair. I get kings that get crushed by ace-deuce. Hit an ace. That's poker, eh? You get your money in with kings against ace-deuce and lose. So be it. Lee. Can't defend. Anybody raises them out of here. This is junk. Take my money. Remember the last time you limped. Good man, good man. Uh-oh. Little min raise here. That's a tough hand. This is a big hand. I think this is a big hand. I'm going to fold. This was supposed to have been open mic Thursday where I was going to take people in on Skype and talk to them on Skype during the session, but I went to a tournament and I didn't open up the mic, so I apologize for that, but sometimes that happens. There's another fold. And we need two of these people to battle. Nobody's battling. Everybody's just letting everybody walk. Goodbye. Ooh. Ooh. I think 500 is enough number to do there. Remember, ace anything against me is almost a 60-40 favorite. Ace 3, this is like 58-42. I may have to give this up to a big raise. I'll take him on. Gotta do it, folks. Same here. I got a draw. He's got the draw. He's got the draw. Oh my God. Look at that. That's horrible. That can happen. Hammer knows what damn Daniel means. 2 kids at school. Oh boy. 6-3. Now I got myself in a pickle, don't I? So what do? Do I get all upset because I lost Queen King to Queen King and he ran out 4 clubs? Hell no. Hell no. But you know it's going in now. Come on, double me up here. I don't even care if you have an overcard to me. I'm not going to let him see the flop though. So I have to play now. I have to play. I don't have much. Get 6 big blinds. Yeah, I don't like those turbos too much, Hammer. This format here favors me because I have patience and discipline. There's so many people that play multi-tables. There's people that criticize, how slow and how boring it is. If I'm going to play 2 of these tables at once or 3 of them once, I tend to start one and the next one 15 to 20 minutes later so that I'm never getting to the end at the same time or a short table, and it's heads up play. How can Town Skill be posted there? But there's his name. He shows up now on the thing. I don't know if I'm going to do cash or not. This is taking a lot longer than I thought, and I'm almost at an hour right now, so we'll see. Nope, can't play that. I got a new layout coming. When this is over, I'm going to get some training from Ryan on a new layout, so I can do 2 tables at once for cash next week. So you might have to forgive me today, Town Skill. Yes, I am defending with the ace-9. That's one of the better hands I've had. Not with the Jack-4 though. That's called a flat tire. What's a Jack-4? A damn flat tire. I gotta double up. I gotta double up twice more to get to where or 3 times more before I win this tournament. So I just don't want to run out of chips, so I gotta make some plays, but I can't be concerned about anything else right now. A check raise. Effective. Very effective. Anybody know the difference between effective and efficient? Huh? Efficient is a railroad crew laying 200 miles of track in two uh, in 2 days. Effective is in the right direction. There we go. Nope, he's not going to go. Those Andes eating away now. We're still at 100, 200. Effective is what you want to be, just not efficient. You want to be effective. Well, that's not great. And a big raise, I'd fold this here. I can't. Even with his range, I can't do it. Not there. I'm due to get some good cards. I did get jacks. I got one more loop around the table to get my chips in. I just got to take a chance. See, I'm becoming inconsequential with my stack now, so I'm not going to get some people out. So I better have a hand. I know you're all saying that Queen Jack, if I would have went up against him, I would have been out, or I might have doubled up. You're absolutely right. I thought I would get you an ace or a pair before it got back to me, though. Ooh, half pot. Here we go. Here we go, right now. Come on. Give me an ace. Huh. Horrible. And I'm not trying to sneak into the money here. I'm trying to get enough money. I want to win this tournament. Last chance right here before the big blind. I can get my money in. From the big blind, I'm going to be 200 in. I'm going to have to play the next hand. If I do this, I might get somebody to fold and pick up $300. My cards are going to be live if anybody calls me. Thank you. $600? No. Skipper, don't do it. Attaboy. Attaboy. One more time. Big cards. One big card. I think that this guy likes this position. Unless he has a real good hand here, he's going to fold. I think he likes his 3,600 position. This guy, on the other hand, will throw his money in. So I'm not going to do the same thing here. Where's he from? Portugal. Uh-oh. He check raised before. Is he going to check raise again? He's from Litchfield Park, Colorado. All right, come on, cards. Come on. Time to come home. Queens, kings. That's good enough. That's an all-in. I'm going against you. Go in. I'm going against you. They gotta think I'm stealing. Come on, Lucky. look who's got 2,500 now. And now he's, oh, and a pair. Oh my goodness, 2,300 in a pair. Ah, you bet I'm paying $200 to see a flop. Give me that 4. 4 diamonds is what I want. This guy goes all in, I gotta fold. Close my eyes and listen for the sound. Close my eyes and listen for the sound. He's going all in. I told you, it took too long. I could feel it. Now I'm going to buy him some time. I want him to call. I don't want him to fold. So I'm letting the clock run. I'm giving him more time. Let's see how I would have done. Give that man his due. And we are on the bubble now. No. I can wait a little bit now. I need a double up again. You know that. Okay. No. Wow, we're at an hour and 6 minutes now. 2-6 for a straight. 2-6 for a straight. I need a walkover on this one. Perfect. I want him to think I'm stealing. I'm not showing cards. I want them to think I'm stealing when I got big cards like that. Come on, battle, battle. Come on, somebody battle. Patience and discipline. Patience and discipline. Ooh, almost. Almost had my attention there. Those lose a lot of... If you're really short, they gain value, but when you're in my shape right here, no value. Early in the tournament, late if you're short. Get him, Salsa. Get him, Salsa. Nope. Wanted that short stack to lose some chips there, and he didn't do it. That a boy. That's four or five walks. A lot of chips this game. Appreciate it. Call. Call. You sucker, you. Call him. I don't care. Nope. No guts, no glory. Letting it go. Hammer, did you like Nancy Todd's interview last week? Ooh, he would have come and crunched me. Hey, pair of nines. Want to race it, Skipper? Oh, I'm in trouble, folks. Help! One time. Spade, I'm dead. I thought it was going to be another flush. Oh, boy. I got lucky. Took my one time at the right time. Got myself into third place. Let's see these guys open up their games now. Don't know why he's counting the clock. If he checks, it's a white flag. I'm betting. I am not calling. Buy this guy some time, hoping they're gonna fight it out here. You remember I was down to $600-700 in chips to how to make some plays, so min raise is good enough here. I'll take the free card. I'm going to take some time, make him think that I hit something, and I'm checking back because I'm trying to trap. Diamond is not a good card, but it's good enough to bet if he checks. Not me. All right. Aces against the threes. Look at my draw. Oh, the heart. No, sorry. Second place. 30%. Now let's get first place. Hit number 1 goal. Hit number 2 goal. Hit number 3 goal. Fourth goal is to go for first. $300. I'm calling with any 2 cards. I might get lucky. I think this is going to be too big of a bet for me to steal. Nope, I'll stay for one. If he checks, I know I got him beat. He checked. Let's try to even this game out a little bit. Checked. Okay, I'll give that one up. If I limp, I lose that hand. I'm calling the $300 bet. I might get lucky. Sure, I'm calling that bet. I'm not calling this bet. This is bullshit he's doing here. He wants me to do something different. He could have bet a penny I was folding. It's a raise. He re-raises me, I get throw it away. I'm betting. Sure I'm betting. He's got to have the 9 to stay. Okay, he's got the 9. I ain't betting anymore. He's got quads. No, he doesn't. We both do. And I don't have an ace. Very cute. Very cute. Come on, limits go up a little bit. Okay, we'll see a flop. I got a diamond. No problem. Free money. Go ahead. I don't like to bet, but I don't want to waste money on that crap. No redraws or nothing. Go ahead, you can have one. I'll show him I can fold. He's got me almost double. Bad card. He thought I may have stayed with a 6. He's got a good hand. He's coming over the top. I like the 4. I'm going to take a free card here and hope to hit a king. Ooh. This is a gamble. This is a king for a day. Right there. Ha! Sometimes you have to. We both had the same thing. Imagine that. That was pretty cute. No. No limp in there. I've let you limp enough. Again, if he re-raises me, I'm throwing it away. I'm betting that he's going to fold, and if he calls, I still got a chance of hitting something. Taking a free card. He can have it. Gotta win 2 in a row. Well, can't give him 300 on that one. It's hard to make anything with 9-4, 9-2, 8-3, 10 deuce. I'm due. Check raise. If he goes light, if he goes under 600, I'm taking a chance here for $800 for a 7. Can't stay. Now, I got my back against the wall, so I gotta take a different line against him. Whew. How the hell did I get this deep in this tournament with these cards today? It's no wonder, huh? Okay. I don't think he has an ace. I'm gonna gamble all of it in here if he bets. He should go over the top of me. I can't hit that one. I can't hit that queen for nothing. Now he hits something here. He bets into me every time. See, but I don't like his bet, so I'm going all in. So it just wasn't the right amount. Sorry. Ho ho, baby, don't fold. Baby, don't fold. Gotta keep you in here. Wimp. First time. Taking a freebie. But he'll bet if he hits it. See? He'll bet into me. That's smart. He's not giving me that freebie chance there. If he goes 200, I go 1,000. If he goes 800, I call his 400. And then there's that. I gotta see something real quick. This is taking an hour and 22 minutes. Shame on you, Alan. Yes, I call any bet he makes. He didn't like that 3 times the big blind. Maybe I was min-raising him too much. Yeah, I play live games several times a week. Haven't played at all this week, though. He's going to bet 750. 400. You'll have to watch the video replay, Hammer. Uh-oh, I'm all in. It's a race. Not anymore. Not anymore. I was ahead pre-flop. He wasn't. If I didn't get the 8, he still was going to lose that hand. Stick to your game plan. He's being selective now that he's only got 4,000 chips, huh? Let's give him the raise. Yikes. Let's give him 400. Maybe we get lucky. No, we get no luck. No luck, no luck, no luck. Next hand, next hand. Remember what I said earlier in the tournament? It doesn't matter how you get to the end. If you get to the end, your head's up. It doesn't matter what you folded earlier, what you managed yourself and you went through obstacles to get there. So you deserve whatever you get. So don't be hard on yourselves getting to the end. Does he have an ace? Let's take him on. No, sixes. He got 2 overs. Boonga. Hey! In the money. Play your best. Pass the bubble. Get the third. Get the second. Get the first. That's how you get it done, folks. That's how you get it done. My name is Al Spath. I'm your coach for today on Positive Poker Insiders. I hope you paid attention. We did an hour-and-a-half video there and showing you how to use patience, discipline, and get to the end. Tell some friends to follow us at Positive Poker Insiders and improve your game today. We got over 200 videos up on YouTube. Just search Al Spath. I'm looking for you next. Take care. Hope you enjoyed it.